Remember that you can download the problems I'm solving by clicking the link in the description below the video. I highly recommend you download the problems and try and solve them first yourself, based on the knowledge you've gained up to this point. Then watch this video and see if you're correct. Learning only happens when we attempt the problem ourselves and then correct our misconceptions. If you watch this video without trying, and I mean really trying, to solve the problem yourself first, it's called passive learning, and that type of learning does not help you recall information in the future. We have to use knowledge in order to be able to recall it, and it is your ability to recall information that you need for future tests and exams. The problems we're solving on these videos are critical thinking problems, meaning you have to apply what you've learned and demonstrate your understanding of the concepts. Let's get started with P1-1A. Classify each of the following as primarily financial or management accounting. Be sure to support your answer with reasons why you think so. In these problems, I'm asking you to categorize each of the situations into either financial or management accounting. That shows your understanding of the two different concepts, financial and management accounting. I'm also asking you to explain why you categorized something the way you did, which shows you applied your knowledge. When you are answering a why question, don't just repeat the information from the problem. Instead, you must use the information from the problem and then explain why it supports your position. I find it really frustrating when I'm marking tests and exams and students simply repeat the information from the question, but they don't put it in context by tying it into the concepts that I've asked them to explain. You'll see what I mean when I answer these problems. We're going to start with A. Determine if the proposed new product will be profitable. The language in the question is giving us the answer. It says proposed new product will, or predict in the future, and that tells us this is management accounting. Notice I've used the facts from the scenario, proposed and will, and then I've tied it into the concept of management accounting, which is predicting the future. It looks like we'll be reporting to internal users, like the production manager, and we know that management accounting is produced for internal users. We're going to provide relevant information to management so that they can make a decision moving forward. That references management accounting. Financial accounting, remember, is reliable information that we can verify. And finally, we're looking at a single product, which references management accounting, rather than the organization as a whole, which is what we do in financial accounting. Moving on to B. Prepare a cash flow statement for the last year. Again, the language in the question, cash flow statement, and last year. We're reporting history, and that references financial accounting. In addition, the statement of cash flows is produced for external users, such as creditors and shareholders. When we're preparing a statement of cash flow, we have to use accounting standards, such as IFRS and ASPE. The statement of cash flow clearly covers the whole organization. All of this tells us that this is for financial accounting. Next, C. Prepare a budget for the upcoming 5 years. Again, language in the question. Budgets are forward-looking by their very nature, so this covers the future 5 years. Again, look at the language in the question because it's always a guide. This is management accounting. Budgets are only given to internal users, such as management and employees, to help motivate them. The budget will provide relevant information to those internal users to help them make decisions about what to do in the future. This is different than financial accounting, which provides reliable information that is verifiable. Notice that the budget covers the whole organization, but management accounting can be either a part of the organization or the whole organization. We're now moving on to D. Record the business activities for the past 6 months. Remember, language indicates answers. From these words, you might think that this is just financial accounting because of the words past 6 months. So we are recording history. However, we know that both financial and management accounting use the output from any accounting information system, and it's clear that we're recording this information into the accounting information system. This is actually referencing both financial and management accounting. Since we're recording the information into the accounting information system, the output can be used by both management accounting, who use historical information to help predict the future, or financial accounting, which report history in the form of the financial statements. Were you tricked into thinking it was just financial because of the past 6 months? Be careful, because if it references the accounting information system, it's used by both. Moving on to E. Determine if a product line should be discontinued. Again, language. It says the word if. That's questioning the future. And it says product line should be discontinued. We are not reporting history, but we're predicting the future. So this references management accounting. This is a question that internal users, like the production manager or the sales department, would be asking. We're going to provide relevant information to management so that they can make a decision moving forward. And finally, we're looking at a product line, maybe like cookies. And that means a lot of cookies, right? Different cookies, or meat pies. This is something we do in management accounting, taking it down to a lower level, not the whole organization. That's it for solving problem 1-1A. I'll solve problem 1-1B in another video.